A limiting belief is a belief that we may have picked up from our childhood or even more recently, where it is a ceiling or a limitation on our potential. And that may be around money, that may be around something that we can do. So we have had this belief because somebody has told us, or we have adopted that belief from our environment, and we can replace that belief with something expansive. An expansive belief or replacement belief is a belief that the future or the potential does not have a ceiling. So when we talk about, say, a belief around money, and maybe someone has told us that we're not good with money, an expansive belief may be, I have been good with money, so I can be good with money in the future. The thinking around the statement, I will always be behind no matter how hard I work financially, is something that is part of our programming and comes from what may be a hard work ethic that we've adopted from our parents or our upbringing, along with the culture of America where we have been told we can have anything we want. It's the land of opportunity, and we continue maybe getting into a cycle where we are believing the advertisers saying that we can have anything we want. There is easy credit, there's easy money available, so we borrow, we get behind financially, so we have to work harder, and it just becomes a vicious cycle. Could something happen tomorrow to put you ahead that can't be predicted or controlled is a positive statement. It's an alternative belief where if we can believe there is a future that has open potential, open possibility, where it may be that we're not in control of the future, but something positive happens that we can't predict. So it may be that we come into an inheritance that we couldn't have known was going to happen. Or maybe something opens up at our workplace where a person leaves and there's a position open that we hadn't thought about before. So that statement is about being open to possibilities. Limiting aspects of the statement, I am not good with money. So that person will not look at their finances because they may experience despair, or they may not just understand their finances. So it's confusion, so they choose not to look at them. And the result of that is they have given up control. So maybe a partner is in control of the finances, or they are not able to understand the finances, so they've given up control. They can't understand those signposts to say, do something different because your finances are telling you that you need to make a change. Some ways that I find very effective are EFT tapping. That's what we've talked about. So EFT, emotional freedom technique, also meditation, and then the other modalities that I use, journaling and affirmations, which supplement meditation and EFT. But all four are good in their own right for this replacement belief. Journaling is a method of looking for answers within yourself. And when we journal, we take the time alone without any inputs like the news on in the background or whatever. And we just sit with ourselves. We try to get out of our thinking mind, our ego, and we try to listen to answers from the heart. So with journaling, we may have some questions to journal to. So it may be something that's come up in the past where, why am I reacting to this relationship? Why am I reacting to this person? Oh, maybe I'll journal about it and come up with some answers from my heart. Monkey mind is the state that a lot of us find ourselves in, where our mind just keeps racing and we cannot control it. It can impact our sleep, it can impact our daily lives. And I believe that a lot of it's caused by media that we have access to. So our phones, we are always on our phones. And that is one of the contributors to this monkey mind. The way that we can alleviate monkey mind, the only way to do it, is to take dedicated time by yourself without these inputs, without the media inputs, and be quiet. And it does take some discipline. So you can still be in quiet and think through your to-do list, and that is not what is going to alleviate that monkey mind. You may want to try meditation. There are some good programs out there. One that comes to mind is Headspace. There are other meditation programs out there as well that do some guided meditations, but it does take that discipline to try to clear your mind and not be in ego thinking and thinking with that thinking brain. You know your ego is controlling you when you're reacting to fear. And the ego can be useful. It was especially useful when we were back in prehistoric days when a saber-toothed tiger was going to jump out at us. But nowadays it's not as much useful because we don't need that fear, fight or flight reaction.